Hey, welcome back to the murder of Jennifer Clark, part 11, which is the ending. We already know who did it, as well as who Nightmare is, but what if I told you there's more to the story? No, we're not twisting who did what or why. However, you're missing the context to Jennifer's murder. You also still need the big why. Why put up an elaborate dev game like this? There are some big reveals coming before we end this. I hope you'll enjoy. Why do you want us to come here? I feel crushed. So much is going wrong. My parents are on the verge of a divorce. My dad's drinking is getting worse. I'm even scared he's gonna hurt my mom. And after my mom, who used to say he wouldn't hurt me. I go to bed every night terrified of the people in my house. I started failing school because of all this. I can't do this. I can't fucking do this. Well, what can you do? I don't know. I need change in my life, you know? Change that would make me happier. What kind of change? When Jennifer suggested change in her life, we didn't know what she had in mind. At the very least, we thought it would have something to do with her parents. She did not really suggest to kill herself. No. Talking with them, suggesting counseling or even moving out. Turns out all those theories were wrong. Jennifer's plan to make her life better was a different one. One we didn't expect based on the problems she gave. You're breaking up with me? But why? It's a long story. I'm sorry. It's not that I want to, it's just... I don't get it. I don't get you, Jennifer. Why would you break up with him if it's not... if you love... I'm lost for words. It's complicated. What kind of answer is that? Yeah. He doesn't deserve that. Just tell me why. I deserve to know the truth, right? And then you dump her and get another boyfriend? That is not... No. Totally unfair. The truth is, there's another guy. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so she was cheating. For real, Jennifer. Why? We're not dating yet, but I want to try him out instead. You want to do what now? Relationships ain't like trying out free samples while you already have the product you need in your basket. I don't get people like this. She ain't even in love with the other dude and blows up her relationship out of the blue. Look at her. She can't even look Ray in the eyes when saying this line. Ray? You okay? I'm sorry. She literally said she loved them still. And then you're gonna break up because you wanna go on an adventure with another dude? So uncool. So freaking uncool. So that's what she did. Finding someone else to date with this solution she came up with. I didn't understand the correlation. Neither did Lynn. Neither do I. Susie tried to, but failed. Jennifer immediately started panicking. It got pretty bad. Susie thought it was because she felt guilty for breaking up with a guy like that. I'm sure there was truth to that, but it definitely wasn't the only reason. Hey guys, Mom wanted me to come greet you. She says now that I'm older, I have to be acting more like a gentleman and... What the... Are you crying? Back off! Huh? What's wrong? I said back off! Just pretend you never saw anything. I don't want you in my business. I'll be fine. I'll talk to Mom and Dad about it. But then I'll be the only one in the family who doesn't know anything. That's so unfair. Tiana, you can tell me, right? Don't you dare tell him. Swear to me right now you won't. Do it! Yikes. Alright, I won't tell him. No matter what. I'm sorry, Jason. But she did tell him, didn't she? It's not your fault. Jenny invited us over the next night. When we got there, she was nowhere to be seen. Eventually, Susie found her stumbling around in her dad's bar. Usually it's like father like son, but in this case, like father like daughter. That's when she whispered a lie into her ear. She said the real reason she broke up with Ray was... he abused her. And there's the lie. Lynn and I were confused when Susie told us. We'd never seen anything like that when we were with them. Honestly, they were the happiest couple we've ever seen. Susie told as many people as she could, A lot of people were bullying Ray, physically and mentally. It was hard to watch. Like you guys said, Ray had other issues. This definitely was not the only bullet he'd been shot with, but it was the tipping point for his sanity. One day, William, August, and Simon confronted Jennifer. It already sounded pretty bad at first, but now that we're getting the full story, it's getting worse. Huh? What the hell are you guys doing here? Look, we need to talk to you. Okay. I get that if you tell the truth, you're going to get bullied, but Ray isn't himself, man. I've never seen him this sad before. The other day we were hanging out and the three of us noticed cut marks on his wrist. You did? Oof, cut marks. You have to care about him even a little, right? We're so scared of what he's going to do. Ray, love. I'm not asking you this for revenge. I'm asking you this for him. He is showing a lot concerning signs besides what we mentioned. Indeed. He sold some of his most valuable possessions, has stopped seeing his improv group, and looks like he hasn't eaten in days. We're willing to bribe you with anything to say the truth and potentially save his life. The bribe isn't necessary. I'll do it. But let me guess, it was too late. I'll tell the truth right now. If it means saving him, I'll admit he never abused me. This was not the radical rancid route I was expecting this conversation to go through. I'm so sorry. But the apology came too late. The dude did kill himself. We already know, because he turns up as a ghost in the story. But yeah, this is actually getting pretty sad. You just fucked up! Huh? William stormed out the house with the others. They secretly recorded the entire conversation. They weren't expecting Jennifer to comply, but William didn't care she did. He was too excited. Excited to call Ray and tell him the news. They finally had proof that would stop all the bullying. But Ray didn't pick up. His father did. And it was too late. Around 5 minutes before they called, Ray took his own life. 5 minutes. If only she acted sooner on her own initiative. But since we're speaking of suicide, there's still the bridge clue with the double suicide. So that had nothing to do with Ray. Which means it's gotta be Tiana and, well, probably Jonas then. I guess they both killed themselves because of guilt or something. The boys immediately rushed to his house. They didn't want to believe it. Meanwhile, Jennifer made a post about the truth. And when she heard the news, she fully blamed his suicide on herself. That was Ray's story. The tragedy of a college student driven to insanity from a loved one's lie. And everyone ganging up on him because of that lie. To this day, I don't understand why Jennifer did any of those things. Because truth be told, she was a nice person. And her and Ray were head over heels for each other. Then still, why did she do all that? Give me a reason, give me something. Anyways, the story's not over yet. The game keeps on going. It never ends. It never ends. Jen, I'm getting bullied at school because of you. Shit, really? All the kids are saying I'm related to a murderer. What the hell are they talking about? Don't worry about it. How can I not? I can't stand up for myself if I don't know what you did. So tell me. Tell me so I can defend myself and get all this bullshit to stop. I'm sorry, okay? I don't want to talk about it. Oh right, he doesn't know anything. But he should definitely know about something at some point, because why else would he want to kill his sister? If he doesn't know what she did, he can't do anything. Well, he shouldn't be doing anything. Did Tiana tell him? She must have told him. She must have told him at some point. Around 11:57 p.m., I was faking sleeping to avoid doing the project. During that time, I got a text from Jason. I'll be at the house in about 5 minutes. Meet me in the backyard if you can. I was about to leave with an excuse of using the bathroom, but Jennifer beat me to it. She went to the attic to investigate the noise. I tried to leave myself, but the door was locked. Apparently Jennifer's dad would sometimes lock her in her room as punishment. So instead, I used the window to escape before the security system was turned on. With the vines, it was a lot easier than you'd think. You came! Thank you so much! I need to get in. Just follow my lead, I have an idea. First, tell me what this is about. I wasn't an idiot. I knew what he wanted. And he wasn't the only one either. He knew I couldn't tell him. So what, he came back to the house to ask his sister? Why did he have to put up such an elaborate plan for this? Don't you dare tell him! Swear to me right now you won't! As close as I was with him, Jenny mattered more. His plan was to trick Jennifer into saying it out loud. He was going to use what he called the house elevator 9000 and get up to the attic. There he'd use the axe to help open the window. Crawl inside and listen in while I go back and get Jennifer to say what she did. It was complicated as heck and there were much better ways to get the answers he wanted. But I didn't tell him. I didn't want to hurt his already destroyed feelings. Plus, I did want him to know the truth. He deserved it with how much people bullied him. Susie Lynn and I knew how it felt. So I went along with the plan. Helped him make the contraption and pulled him up. But as Jason got closer, he heard more of what was being said in the attic. Right when he got to the top, William uttered a threatening line. I'm going to kill her! Oh, that's why Tiana was laughing. When we had to solve how many people were in the attic. Kill her? My sister? What the? Where did you come from? Forget that. Are you actually going to kill her? Why not? It's for a good cause. She killed my best friend. Yet they both just admitted they're still in love. I'm going to kill her, reunite them and make him happy again. Okay, this dude is a much bigger lunatic than we knew. He's gone totally crazy here. Stop saying that! Jennifer didn't kill anyone! Oh, yes she did. His death is on her hands. God damn it, who? I've been dealing with this shit for too long. Are you even listening to me? Yo, is that a diary on the shelf? Well, I think it is. Jennifer's diary. Read this for the answers so I don't have to waste my time telling you. Damn, it's locked. What do you say? If you know the code, it could hold your answers. That's not even Jennifer's. It's my journal. Seriously? That's no fun. Whatever, I'll delay the kill, but I'll just tell you. I won't hold back though. I'll tell you every detail how that slut drove my best friend to kill himself. Hey, don't talk about it like that. It's true. Now come on, I want to help you. That's not really a wanna help you face you got there, William. Leave my house. Leave my house! You said you were going to kill her. And I'm not gonna let you near her. In a fit of rage, Jason charged William with the axe. He dodged it, causing Jason to fall down. The old creaky floorboards broke apart and descended from the weight. Oh crap. No way, this was a freak accident. Like, oh no, I fell through the floor with an axe in my hand and coincidentally stabbed my sister's neck in the most inconvenient way while I was falling down. And before I knew it, I accidentally covered it all up. Okay, sorry, I'm making fun of it. I sorta like the twist. I believe it makes more sense than to actually murder the sister. The two boys went into a free fall. William fell on top of the dresser, knocking it over. Jason was less fortunate and was falling axe first over Jennifer. He tried to move in a way it wouldn't chop her head off. But while doing this, positioned the tip of the axe so it would perfectly line up with her throat. The impact pierced skin and it killed Jennifer almost instantly. I mean, most of it you could already deduce from what we know so far. It just, the context changed. Instead of being an actual murder, it became a freak accident. What the fuck was that? What the hell happened? You fucking idiot, William! Look what you did! I mean, why lie about everything? It's quite clear it was an accident. Like, if you fall through the window, what the hell? Everybody lied! The parents know. The parents know for sure, they lied as well. Everybody lied! To cover for Jason. Jason took the now blood-covered scissors that fell out the drawer and threw them at William. He easily dodged it again and they went through the bars to the now open window. The window I used to get out. Eventually the parents came in and soothed tensions. That was when everything was explained. From William and the other boys destroying the house to Jason's hose elevator and me helping. The parents were pretty mad. But at the end of the day, Jason killed her. Jason killed Jennifer Clark. I wouldn't exactly call that killing. It was an accident, a freak accident. But damn, he's gonna blame himself for that one. After let me back in, they told all of us not to tell anyone. That William and Jason were never here. Also, if this was the whole thing, like they really were not planning to kill Jennifer Clark, why is Tiana actually going around killing us? Why put up a murder investigation game? Why do all this? That William and Jason were never here. We were told to testify about the culprit breaking in and jumping out the window. Everyone went to work on getting rid of any evidence. That's also how William got away. He didn't jump out any windows. They let him go in exchange for him not telling anyone. As for me, something happened that made me want to make this game in the first place. Everyone betrayed me. The second article I placed, the one about the security footage being stolen, that was me. The parents guilted me into doing it.
You're the reason Jason did this. You can at least try to make up for it.
If someone figured out you did that, it looked pretty suspicious. And what do you know? That's what happened to me. While going through the security footage, the parents called the police and had me arrested. They said stuff like she broke in to tamper with the footage on the night that they asked me.
Holy crap, what is up with those parents? Was the police breathing on their necks and they were looking for like, someone to take the fall?
All to protect the real killer, their son. I was the prime suspect the police were looking for. That's why the truth needed to be revealed. Because soon enough, everyone started thinking I killed her. Jason felt awful and he was willing to do anything to make it up to me. But that's not important. This story is about the murder of Jennifer Clark. The story of betrayal and heartache. Depression and curiosity. An accidental murder and a forgotten mystery. That's what happened 3 years ago. And now we're back here. What do you guys think?
That it's kinda fucked up? That's the only thing that I can think of right now. And I still don't know why you went out killing us for it. What the hell was that?
Those are memories. Not only can we give them to humans, but also to each other. The weak mindset rule applies here too, but you also have to be fairly close to the ghost proximity-wise. Pretty cool, huh?
Is that how Sophie and Maria got those memories?
Yeah, so that's how they got those memories when they fainted. There's just one problem though. Sophie already had a memory before they went to the mansion. How do you explain that? That's right. If you think back, I showed up shortly after you two passed out.
Well, I mean, the house is pretty close in proximity if you ask me.
So you truly did want us to solve this mystery?
Not really. If she wanted to, she wouldn't be making this a death game now, would she?
Correct. For my own entertainment and because the truth needs to be revealed. I'm not the killer. Jason is. It's important you all know that. Now, let's... hold on. What's wrong? My answer was cut off by the tears forming in my eyes.
Are they back? Are they not dead? Select someone. Tammy? Is she back? No. Is Oscar back? Or Punch? No. Wait, what? Who am I supposed to select here? Edward? Why?
Edward! It's you!
What? What do you mean it's me?
You're Jason Clark!
Holy crap, no way!
That means he's a ghost? But he didn't want to kill us and has only helped us. Or did he? I can't think of anything he did that might have gotten someone killed. It could explain how Sophie got that memory before she went to the mansion, though. Edward was around and Edward only joined us somewhere around Halloween. I knew something was off about that. My pale skin remark. Dude, I foreshadowed him being undead.
What? What the fuck? I'm Jason Clark? The killer? What is wrong with you? Why would you say something that crazy?
Someone seems a bit too startled here. Edward, your sweating isn't helping you.
We saw right through you. And it's not because you're a ghost.
I took a second to catch my breath. It's what Tiana just said. The weak mindset rule applies here too, but you also have to be fairly close to the ghost proximity-wise. The rules are that the living needs a weak mindset and has to be close to the ghosts. Strangely, I had a memory nowhere near Tiana. I was in my room with you. You were the only one close to me.
You probably just dreamt it randomly from reading the article. Nope. No. Edward, it was you.
But why did you want to give us that memory?
Or do you have no control over that power? Is it just happening randomly? That we don't know. What I do know is that he's sweating way too much.
I had no idea Jennifer did a bad thing or what her friends looked like. Yet my dream had both of the details correct.
What about the weak mindset part? I don't know. Blame university or whatever? Tiana could do it here because we're all scared, so how would I do it to you?
Not only was I asleep, but I was anxious as hell about coming here. Reading an article about a murder that took place here sure didn't help either.
Oh, reading this just reminded me of something. The double suicide article. We now have 2 ghosts, so it's obvious who those people were. And it was indeed related to the death of Jennifer, because they probably couldn't live with what they did, so they jumped off that bridge. But maybe Tiana was there? Sophie, you're my friend. You've been so nice since I was welcomed into the group, but I'm not gonna stand for this. You've gone crazy.
Debate, Sophie versus Edward.
The game never ends. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's constantly giving me the feeling it's ending, but it's not. It's like a music band that keeps on giving never-ending encores. You like it, but at some point you want it to actually end. Jason Clarke was a 15-year-old kid. And you think it's me?
Him being 15 makes my point stronger.
I think it was something like 3 years ago, so that would make you 18? Maybe 19, depending on what time of the year, etc. you're born.
The event happened 3 years ago and you're 18.
That's a coincidence. This is crazy. No, it's not. Crazy doesn't exist in this game. Your behaviors match. Do you have any proof? Crazy doesn't exist in this game? I would beg to fucking differ.
I need to say something else.
Do you have any proof? But we're the ones who are supposed to give him the proof. The behaviors match? Our behaviors match? Ow.
I gotta think of something else.
Wait, but how does that work? We are the ones who have to actually prove that he's the ghost. He's not supposed to give us proof that he isn't. He's innocent until proven guilty. I'm a brunette college student from the north. He's a blonde high schooler that jumped over a bridge and died. How the hell am I Jason Clarke?
Edward claims he can be Jason Clarke because Jason jumped off a bridge and died.
So, wait. An article about someone from the state. No, not that one. Double suicide, like I said, the freaking knew Jennifer, but didn't know who they were. That's gotta be it. He probably couldn't deal with how he was responsible for her death.
Jason Clarke jumped off a bridge and died?
And he did that together with Tiana. I still don't get how they actually jumped together, but let's just roll with it.
That's pretty weird of you to say.
Why?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm with Veronica. What are you
Not her! She's perfect! I'm talking about you! He jumped off a bridge and died?
Am I missing something here? Yeah, the plotline seems to keep on moving on, huh? The article said so, didn't it? Nope, the names were redacted.
I don't think so.
Whoa, that's a relief. I thought I was the only one who didn't know what he was talking about. I think I actually even pointed it out back when I read it.
The article never said it was Jason.
No, it didn't.
The names are scribbled out.
Oh, I just assumed it was since he's the killer. It's a pretty safe assumption, right? Well, is it true?
Yeah, is Jason dead? Sadly, yes. One of the teens that jumped off the bridge was Jason Clarke. The other one was me.
Ka-ching! Ah, it feels so good to be right. Yes. It makes sense for me to assume that. But this strengthens my point. Jason Clarke is dead and I'm here.
Unless you're not. The time of mortlessness is going on right now. I have a question, Edward. Why did you show up so late in the semester? What? You didn't arrive at Rockefeller until late October. Why? It's just because I had some leftover work from my old school. That's not what Miss Mute proclaimed. She stated you were spending time with your family. I was doing both. The schoolwork was just the main reason. Are you guys starting to believe this? Nobody responded to it, meaning that they are. It should have made me feel better. I wasn't just thinking crazy. But to be honest, the silence made me feel 10 times worse. Oh, come on, seriously? This is insane. Hey, so, mind if I butt in? Whose idea was it for you guys to come here? Because if it was Edward, I'd be right there with you guys. That's really suspicious. Was it Edward? I don't think it was. So, was it him? It was me. Ah, fuck. If anyone accuses Virgil of anything, this game will be renamed to the murder of your fucking ass. Yeah, what Marco says. I'm also behind Virgil. He's so innocent. Save your boobs, Marco. I got something that explains this. Alright, so what do we have? Oh, hold on. It means this note is not from the case. It means this note is actually from when we entered. Yeah. Virgil was forced to make us come here. You know? Virgil, what was that note in your hand? I completely forgot. He tried to hide that node. Node? I said node. No, note. Nothing. You played it off as if you were reading the article. But you were actually reading this threatening letter. You just had both in your pockets. You dropped it on the way to the bedroom. That's why it was there. Yeah. Actually, I did that on purpose. Why didn't you tell me? The note said if I did, I would die. Alright, who the fuck wrote the note? That would be Andrew. Whoever did is a filthy cock working with Tiana. It was probably her. Hey! This claim is horrible. Everything is just assumption after assumption. Sophie has brought no proof to the table. Then why don't you actually argue what I'm saying instead of freaking out? Please, Edward, prove me wrong. I'm fucking trying. It's hard to think straight when your friend is accusing you of being a dead guy. But if you want arguments, then fine. You're all of your fucking minds. What just happened?
Rapid fire interrogation, Edward.
You've given reasons why I could be dead. The time of mortlessness and that memory I had at your house. But besides the fact, I just happened to show up after your dream, you have nothing else. Jason was in the memory too, Tiana was in it too. You knew I researched the mansion. I mean, Jason was in the memories. That memory was one of the very few Jason was in. You could have given me it easy. You said Tiana and Jason weren't in the beginning of the memory. If not Tiana, the one that gave you it had to be someone else. You were spying on Jennifer, you got it from Jennifer. The stolen security footage. I mean, right. Yeah. Tiana stole the security footage like the second article said. That's how she was able to know what happened when she wasn't there. She still could have been there. She said she wasn't, but why the hell would you trust her? Outrageous match, but her hair and eye color don't. Your argument falls flat with these holes. Meh, that's easy to overcome, mate. And to top all of it, you still have no proof I'm Jason Clarke.
Prove that Edward is Jason Clarke.
I'm really getting confused here. There was a diary stored away in the attic. Article. Oh, his diary. Of course. That's where you're wrong.
What? What do you have?
It's a diary. You agree it belonged to Jason, right?
Of course. That's what the memory said.
And you agree that it had a lock on it? Oh, indeed. And he is the one who opened it. Now, how would he be able to open it if it was locked? He realizes.
Jennifer's diary. Read this for the answers so I don't have to waste my time telling you. Damn, it's locked. What do you say? If you know the code, it could hold your answers.
When we were in the attic, you opened it with ease. Hey, Edward, check the diary again.
Yes, ma'am.
Edward opened up the diary again. Find anything?
Nah, just blank pages in the same entry.
In fact, you did it twice. One during the Enigma game and the other during the investigation. How did you get it open?
It was already unlocked.
I looked down when he said that. I could feel everyone turning their heads to me. My face turned hot. So hot I could boil the wet tears that started to stream down my face. I clenched into my pocket tightly. I didn't want to say what I was about to say, but I knew I had to. Then let's check. The diary's still in the attic, right? Let's go see if it's locked.
You want to go upstairs and check? Come on, we don't have to do this. We figured it out. Let's move on now. Please, please, Sophie. Please.
Give it up, Jason. You got figured out. You're just wasting time. It's ticking me off.
And she's ticking me off.
Is it true then? Yep. Sophie got it on the nose.
Hey, she's gotta become a detective if she did that.
He's Jason Clark.
No, it's...
I said give it up!
Okay, yes, it's true.
Finally. You're pretty stubborn sometimes.
I'm sorry for wasting your time, honey.
So he had a girlfriend, but what was all that stuff with Sophie then? This is getting pretty weird.
Honey? No way. Yes way. He's my boyfriend.
What?
She's the girlfriend you've been talking about?
Yeah, and it's a good relationship too.
I don't get why you had to emphasize that.
Sorry. What about Jason possessing blonde hair and green eyes?
They're ghosts with guns, so I don't think makeup would be that far-fetched.
We dyed his hair and he's wearing contacts. Had some makeup to cover some of Jason's facial features and you got one cute undercover spy.
Thanks.
He's a pretty dumb one too. You messed up everything! Keeping this a secret and the plan.
I'm so sorry, I really am.
You're so much to deal with. But like I said, you're just too cute to be mad at.
She thinks I'm cute.
Dude, no fair. You've been wronging Sophie the whole time.
Don't laugh! Answer my question! Why did you not follow the plan?
I don't know.
What was the plan? I wanted to kill more than 3 of you.
We still don't know why they got turned into murderous ghosts. Like, if anything, they would be against it. As they, like, regretted so much that they had something to do with the whole Jennifer murder thing.
For example, when Stammy got separated from Sophie and Jason, I waited for him to lure Sophie out.
Is that why you're just standing in the lobby earlier? Oh, right, yeah, that creepy moment. We saw you when we came out of the basement. Yeah, and he was just standing there. I suppose he was looking at the living room because he's looking to the right?
Yep, I was waiting for him to come out with Sophie so I could kill her. But he waited too long.
So he did all that just to get close to us? To earn our trusts?
What the hell? So I went after Tammy instead. If it was just Sophie and Edward in there, why didn't you go in and kill her? Oh, I would have gladly done that. But someone was too afraid of getting caught.
Ha, Jason.
There's only so many times you can mess up. Just because we're dead doesn't mean I can't leave you.
Shit, I'm sorry. I swear I am, please believe me.
Let me continue. Since it took too long, I killed Tammy, which prevented the next part of the plan from happening. Him going to the basement and killing whoever was there. I had a silencer on Wanda and everything for him. No way in heck I was going back in there. Jason set up all the stuff in the basement because of this. Amazing job, sweetheart.
Thanks.
If the plan worked, it would have just been Jeff, Marco, Virgil, Veronica, Zack, and Punch. I need enough to solve the murder, but the more people dead, the more fun it is. You're one fucked up bitch. Hey, don't bash my interests. Near the end of the game, everything was bad. Only 2 people were dead. The plan was to kill 7. Tammy, Sophie, Oscar, and the people in the basement.
That would have been April, Maria, Bandit, and me. Also, what is preventing you from killing us all here? I mean, you've got Wanda. Where's Cosmo?
Edward saved our lives. You happy, Jason?
I said I was sorry. He did the right thing. Don't get mad at him.
Whoa! Control your boyfriend, Maria. He just yelled at me. If you lay a fucking finger on him, I'll shove that gun right up your cut. Continuing on, I didn't want only 2 dead, so I took extreme measures. I possessed Zack and killed Punch. It was pretty easy with how depressed he was.
You're a monster!
That's ironic. It was your hand that did the stabbing.
No, he's right. You're the monster.
Plus, I never told him I possessed you. Surprise! He died thinking you betrayed him.
This whole scene is getting more fucked up with the minute. Can we get a good ending out of this? I got a feeling it's not going well. Also, why are we still having a normal conversation with the actual murderers? It seems pretty weird to me.
She has to be lying, Zack. Don't listen to her.
April's right. I don't believe you.
Meh, he was a filthy criminal anyways. If you ask me, he deserved to die.
Leave him the fuck alone.
Let's go reach death now. Since Jason didn't go along with the plan, I went after Tammy and easily strangled her. She was the weakest one out of you guys, and that's saying something. You guys already know the story about Zack and Punch. I was able to possess Zack because a big meanie crushed his feelings.
Shut up!
But there you go. All your questions answered.
You forgot about Oscar!
Ah, that's right. Darn, this is really awkward, huh? I didn't think this through at all. Classic Tiana.
What are you talking about?
I didn't kill Oscar.
No, she didn't. She's not lying.
Jeff did.
I had a hunch last time, and I was actually afraid that the trap would actually hit someone from the group instead of actually Nightmare. So yeah, Jeff is gonna... Oh, he's not gonna like this one.
What? Man, I feel like I always have to repeat myself.
Jeff is really not gonna take this well.
You killed Oscar. What? You thought I was gonna keep that a secret this whole debate? Keeping secrets isn't nice. I don't do stuff like that.
I didn't fucking kill Oscar! You did!
What a shock. Jeff is yelling again. Just because you're louder doesn't mean you're right.
Shut the fuck up! You used the secret password to kill him! I was minding my own fucking business. I only saw him twice! Somebody say something! Back me up on this!
I mean, you didn't kill him, that's for sure, but, well... You're gonna be so disappointed when you hear how he died.
Don't worry, nobody here thinks you killed him. I agree with Corey. Discussing this would be pointless.
It's not pointless. You needed to survive. Remember, I won't let you go until you solve your friends' deaths too. You've got all of them correct except for Oscar.
You're full of shit!
If you listen to Jeff, you'll die. If you want to live, you think about this.
God damn it! Oscar was my best friend! He wasn't even just that, I was in love with him!
Stop yelling at me, I'm just telling the truth.
Well, what would even be my motive, huh? What would it be?
I agree. I don't get why Jeff would want to kill anyone, let alone Oscar. Yeah, that's a good point. But it's not my problem. You're the ones who need to figure out to survive.
That's gonna be pretty fucking hard since none of us believe your bullshit.
Suit yourself. Your lives, not mine.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's getting worse. We're not gonna get a good ending out of this.
I don't want to continue thinking about this possibility, but I have to. We need to get everything correct. If he did kill Oscar, he would need a motive. Jeff wouldn't kill someone just for the fun of it. He has to have a reason. A strong reason, there's no question. So, what the hell was Jeff's motive?
Jeff had no motive. Yeah, that's it. What are the other options? Oscar didn't like the trap. Oscar was working with Tiana. No, it's clear. Jeff had no motive. He didn't want to kill Oscar. It was another freak. It was just another freak accident.
Motive. I thought hard, but couldn't think of one. Maybe it wasn't true. Jeff is innocent. Jeff had no motive! Jeff had no motive! As I repeated this sentence in my head, my excitement grew. Tiana was lying! Until suddenly my mind had a terrifying realization. That's when the horrible truth of Oscar's death came to me.
There was a lot of blood on his head. I immediately knew Nightmare got him.
This is what gave me a hunch. Oscar was hit in the head by the trap that his best friend, aka possible lover, made.
It would explain why his head isn't bashed in right now.
Just his trap would cause trauma to the head. Your fault.
This now got a whole new meaning.
No. Jeff had no motive. Tiana was waiting for Marco, Veronica, Virgil, and Oscar in the game room. Oscar ran out before they did. He ran to find Jeff for help. He thought he was still in the library, but he was not. Jeff, when you went downstairs to find us, was your contraption set?
Wait. No way.
Oscar must have went in there looking for you. That's why the trap didn't work on Tiana earlier. It had already gone off.
Would a trap make an injury to the head like that?
Yes, it would. It would. There was a vent on the ceiling on top of the door. We got a bowling ball from the game room and put it in there. Then we tied a string to the doorknob and the vent. If someone were to open the door, the bowling ball would fall on them instantly.
I hope he also died instantly and didn't suffer.
It was simple, but we didn't have much to work with. Simple, but effective. After everyone went away, Tiana snuck his body to the backyard. There she placed it inside the washing machine and used the hose to close it. I'm so sorry, Jeff.
So it's true? I killed my best friend? I killed Oscar?
Look at that. You've made fun of me for being a killer, but you're one yourself. Is that technically being a hypocrite?
No, because you are killing them with no remorse and you're killing them because you want to kill. Jeff did not kill his best friend, his crush. He did not. It was an accident. A second freak accident.
Leave him alone. Poor little Oscar. Ran out the room terrified.
That's enough!
He went to the place he would feel safest. With you. I swear I could even hear him crying your name out. Jeff, save me, please. But you weren't there to protect him. What part of that's enough do you not understand?
Poor Jeff.
You killed him, Jeff. Oh no, I can't imagine how much he hates you.
Oscar...
Hey, come on. Nobody here blames you for anything. Yeah, nobody here blames you. Get it? Because Oscar isn't here. Stop!
Oscar... I'm so sorry. Listen here. What the hell is wrong with you?
What?
It was an accident, you know it.
Yeah, what Jason is saying, Andrew, whatever.
Don't be so cruel.
Edward? What did you just say?
You hurt me. This is way too cruel. Don't you think, honey?
Why do you care so much about them?
Because he hung out with them a bit too much, and he actually started to care.
What did I say when we came up with this plan? I told you to not become friends with anyone. Do you consider them your friends? Is that why you didn't follow the plan? Is that why you just stood up for them?
Of course not. They're not my friends.
That was the biggest lie.
But... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to become friends with them.
You still consider us your friends?
Which is really messed up.
Yeah. I don't expect you to be friends with me, but I do care about you guys. I try to stop as many killings as possible, I swear. So yeah, I do want all of us to be friends.
You what?
I'm sorry, but it's true.
Can ghosts kill each other? Can they? Because she's giving the death stare.
Can you forgive me, babe?
Tiana faced Edward, a glare in her eyes. She walked over to him and...
Gunshot. Wait, no, a slap. Okay, a slap.
Ow! Did you just hit him? Did you hear what he said to me? It was so mean. Oh, well, I guess some hidden character trait is surfacing here. It seems someone is the abusive shithole. And it's Tiana.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing. We both agree it's on him. Did Edward even want all this? Let me guess. He didn't? Yeah, I asked him out and he said yes. What a stupid question. I meant this game. Did Edward really want to do this? Or did you force him to help you? Why do you care? You got feelings for him or something? Yeah, she does, to be honest. Hitting on my boyfriend? You're a monster! At least we are not psychologically hitting on him. Edward, is that true? Is she forcing you to work with her?
Well...
Seriously? You killed my best friend and now you're painting me as this bad person? Some boyfriend you are.
I'm sorry. I wanted it. I swear. In fact, I wanted all of you to die.
Oh good, now you're lying and crying. What kind of boyfriend cries in front of his girlfriend? The one who's honest? Jesus fuck, man. Could we normalize men crying, please? Could we? It's the healthy thing to do. Unless you like it when we're emotionally unavailable. Emotionally awkward.
No, it's not that. I'm not crying.
There are tears on your face, cutie.
Edward, do something.
Sorry he's being like this, guys. I mean, shouldn't I be crying? I'm stuck with the guy who murdered my best friend.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Edward, please.
Can't you see? I deserve this. I killed her best friend.
But it was an accident. It wasn't your fault. We all looked where Jeff was standing. Jeff is actually the one to call it out, because he's in this exact same situation. His outburst was strong. It caught all of us off guard. What the? You didn't mean to kill her. You just wanted to do what was best. You just wanted things to change.
Jeff,
you're not this evil murderer she's trying to paint you to be. You cared for Jennifer. You wouldn't maliciously kill someone you care about. No matter what anybody says, that's not you. Please. You don't need her to be happy. You don't need this to be happy. Your real name is Jason, but to us, you're Edward. I can tell Edward is your true self, not him. Find him. Find yourself, Edward. Then we can go from there. You don't need this. You don't deserve this. It's not just them that's here for you. Wait, who's here now? You need everyone just like we need you. Wait, what, Tammy? They became ghosts now too, didn't they? We're gonna see Oscar and Punch as well. Even if we're gone, that doesn't mean we stopped caring. A friendly fellow like yourself shouldn't stand for this. Keep your chin up. You've been through a lot, bro. We'll make sure you're no longer by yourself. You aren't alone, and you never will be. We'll never let that happen. There are more ways to achieve happiness than this. We can help you with it as long as you allow us to. With us, you can be the person you found yourself to be. Jason? Are you really going to fall for that? You're so cute. Come on, let's finish this, honey. Turn your back to the abusive little shit behind you.
no. You're not going to do this anymore.
What? Say that again. I'll leave you if you do.
Then leave.
What?
In fact, I'm breaking up with you. You manipulated me into thinking I had to do everything you said because of what happened with Jennifer. You convinced me I'd be happy with you. That's how you lured me in.
Like a true sociopath would do.
And then when I was trapped, you made me think that I'd be worse without you. You acted kind at first and grew more evil as time went on. And I'm not going to let you do that anymore.
Well, look at that. Edward is actually standing up for himself. Good for him. Somebody help! He's yelling at me.
We know the truth. Everyone here knows the truth. This ritual failed for you. Your soul will never be satisfied. How can I be with the monster you are? Just go to hell!
Ah. Ah. What? What have you done?
Oh, is she actually going to hell now? What happened?
No. No. No, no, no.
Bye bye. Off to hell. Where you can burn. Forever. And ever. And ever.
After Tiana's spirit went to hell, we passed out. We had done it. We got through to Edward and beat Tiana. Her soul will reside in hell and Edward can rest in peace. At least that's what we thought.
Until we wake up?
Guys, wake up! Please, we need to end this!
And what?
Edward?
I just want to say, I'm so sorry. I tricked you guys. I caused 3 of your friends to die. And I made you suffer. I made all of you suffer. With this being said, I also want to thank you. With you guys, I was happy. Happier than I've ever been in those short days you made me feel alive. I never wanted it to end. I never experienced something like it before. And lastly, thank you for helping me with her. You didn't have to after everything I did.
But he didn't kill anyone. It was all nightmare. And he was being manipulated. So we can definitely forgive him for it. It's okay. We're just happy you're alright.
Sophie's right. You are manipulated as well.
Exactly. You're a victim too.
Everyone went around and forgave Edward.
I don't get you guys. How can you forgive me? Especially you, Jeff. I've caused you so much pain. Why did you stand up for me?
There's not really an easy answer. I'd be lying by saying I'm not mad. But I'd be lying even more by saying I hate you.
So I have a question. Why did Tiana's soul go to hell when you said that?
The ritual didn't work for her. Every spirit has a different reason why they can't move on. Hers, whatever it was, did not work within the ritual. Yeah, the truth was revealed, but I guess something else was keeping her. Something that didn't happen.
So what about your soul? Yeah, how do we set you free?
How do we?
Edward?
Leave.
What?
You don't want to set me free. Trust me.
What do you mean? Of course we do!
Tiana lied about what the other price for the ritual was. I don't want to cause you any more pain. I'm fine with staying here if it means no one else has to get hurt.
But you got to school with us, so you can roam freely, can't you?
Shut the fuck up!
What?
We don't care about what you want. We want to save you. I want to save you. You're clumsy as shit. You make such weird and awkward statements. You're so extra with your jokes. I can't tell if it's funny or concerning. And you mean so much to me. I want you to live on. Because, Edward,
She loves him.
I began crying into Edward's chest. He helped me with a loving grip.
I got you, Soph. I'm kinda missing some fan art here of them holding each other.
Take this. It's the last page of the book Jeff found earlier.
With a shaking hand, I took the page and started to read it. Ending the ritual. Usually all a spirit has to do to move on to the next world is become fully at peace. However, if the spirit gets impatient and tries to figure it out using this ritual, there has to be a human sacrifice for it to work. What?
Just leave this place. After everything I've done, I don't deserve to rest in peace. I've hurt you all so much. You already said, it's not your fault.
What about our friends' souls? Where are they?
I don't know.
Is there a chance they're still here? That their souls can't move on until we're all at peace?
Yeah, there's a chance.
I'll do it.
Jeff?
If I do, he can rest in peace.
All of our friends can. Just let me do this. All of you deserve to have a happy ending, and he wants to be with his loved one.
But you won't be getting one.
Yes, I will. You really think I can live with myself? Not only did I kill Oscar, but I will be damning his soul here. I'll save him and everyone I owe it to them. Then maybe my soul can be at peace too. We all looked around at each other. Jeff's words were clearly sincere. Hey, Come on, guys, don't look so sad. You get to leave. April, don't you want to tease Corey? Like, the real thing getting killed tonight is Corey's virginity or something?
Nope, she's too devastated.
Milo, what does Bandit think about leaving?
No answers, only more tears.
Come on! Marco, you have to have some kind of joke. You're not saying inappropriate things in these situations.
Even the Joker is feeling a bit too down.
Jeez, even Marco's crying? Of course I am. Yeah, we get to leave, but we want to do it with both of you. Not even that, we want to do it with all 14 of us. I want all my friends back. I don't want anyone else to die. Marco.
Virgil began rubbing Marcus's back.
I want you to live on, dude. You deserve to be free, just like all of us.
Maybe,
but the others do too.
Marco was about to say something, but then closed his mouth.
It's time for me to save everyone. I'm ready.
Jeff walked over to where Tiana's Raven outfit was. This is actually getting really emotional. Is he really gonna shoot himself? He reached his hand under it and picked up the gun.
Do me one more favor. Close your eyes.
He's gonna shoot himself in front of us? We're not even gonna... Oh wait, yeah, we can't leave because the system is still on. For the final time, we took Jeff's orders.
That's better. Thank you guys for everything. I love all of you.
Oh boy. Yeah, I really didn't realize this was gonna hit so hard. Oh, this one is hurting deep.
Yep, pretty deep.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, good. I'm fine.
After a couple of seconds, we'll open our eyes.
There's Tammy.
Took you long enough to save us? Just kidding. Thank you so much, everyone. What a splendid showing by all of you. I couldn't be more proud. Our souls couldn't rest until all of you were safe. Awesome job.
Being dead won't suck that much. I'm officially the most heterosexual ghost there is. Still, you already proclaimed your love for Oscar. You can totally say it, mate.
You guys really didn't have to do all of this, but it means the world you did. Ever piss us off and we'll hunt the shit out of you. We'll see you next year.
It'll be kinda crazy that they're like so happy to be ghosts, no?
Epilogue.
We turned off the security system and left the mansion. Once our phones regained service, we called the police. There wasn't a specific culprit we could pin the murders on, but we still told them everything. The Enigma game, the investigation, and even the debate. Of course, they didn't believe it, but news spread around about their testimonies. People that knew of the time of mortlessness backed it up, and others started to learn. The popularity grew day after day, and it became a hyped-up holiday. Not one to fear, but to celebrate. And one to help spirits move on. Others use it to catch up with lost loved ones. Is this kind of like Dia de la Muerte in Mexico? Is it kind of the same?
October 27th of the next year, 11:45 p.m. Sophie and Veronica.
Sophie, everyone is here. Should I let them in? You don't need permission from me, it's your dorm too. How sweet, I feel like a married couple. All we need to do now is share the same bed.
Don't make it weird, Veronica.
Let's focus on opening the door first. Veronica let the others in. I decided to go around and talk with everyone. First up was Marco, Virgil, and Veronica. Hey guys, ready to see everyone? Of course, I miss their warm personalities. I am too. Do you think it's too soon to make death jokes to them?
Depends on what they are.
He was gonna show Tammy a popsicle and say it was her twin sister.
Oh god, I love dark jokes, but that one, woo!
Get it? Because popsicles are frozen in purple? Yeah, I get it. She'd definitely smack you. I would too. Fair enough. I won't pull the trigger. Unlike Jeff, oh!
Yeah.
This is such an unusual way to cook.
Man, I can't wait to see those motherfuckers.
I wonder if the audience agrees. Yeah, we do. Don't we, guys? Don't we? We sure as hell do.
Oh yeah, I thought Virgil had to break the fourth wall.
Once I got past the mental breakdown questioning our existence, it's been fun. Oh yeah, because if you break the fourth wall, you'll have to realize that you're part of some show or that some audience is watching you. It brings forth some real existential crisis subjects, since you're the entertainment for someone else. And in some way, actually, I'm breaking the fourth wall myself. Or is it what you'd call the fifth wall? I don't know. This is a deep rabbit hole I'm not diving in. Psst, Sophie, do you know what any of that means? I stopped questioning it. Next up, I third wheeled with Corey and April on the couch. What game are you guys playing? These 9 people are stuck on a boat and have to complete puzzles to escape. It's kind of like the Enigma game.
Let's stop now before we get sued.
Ah, crap, I don't get the game reference. Dang it. Corey and I usually snuggle when we play, but we'll spare you guys the PDA. As you can imagine, he's the little spoon.
Don't tell them that!
I'm gonna be real with you, Corey. I kinda figured that was the case. Hey, but nothing wrong with that, man. She's Detective Jones for a reason!
That reminds me, remember the talk last year about finding a dream job?
Oh, did she actually become the detective?
It's been a while since you gave your joke answer. Do you have a real one?
I think my joke answer is my real answer. I want to be a detective, and she would be a great one at that. Gee, didn't see that coming. Yeah, I wonder what gave it away. What? I mean, you're always wearing the hat. I don't wear it because I like detectives.
We support you and all, it's just, you know, shut the fuck up about it sometimes.
Oh yeah, okay, everybody laughs. Everybody liked that. I hate all of you. Finally, I talked with Bandit, Maria, and Zach in the kitchen. I wonder... What's wrong, Zach?
Sophie! Perfect timing!
Do you have any food like salmon or risotto? Oh, he wants to cook for them. Is he gonna be able to, like, the first time ever?
I want to make a delicious late-night meal for this special party.
We have mustard, a protein bar, and painkillers.
I see.
Ordering pizza it is then. To be honest, self-made pizza, frigging delicious. Just too bad that we don't have the ingredients here.
Food is not necessary for me when my HP is maxed.
Does your herpes affect your HP? And the joke returns.
I don't have herpes! Maria, we're in the same cult, you must defend me!
Cult? I got banded into anime.
Out of my many battles, this was the one I lost.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, as long as you don't watch the awkward anime. There are some good ones out there.
Does he like hentai?
See, it's always the quiet ones who have to bring up these things. Now, to be honest, I'd lie if I say I'd never have seen any hentai. What curiosity does to someone, am I right? No? Just me? Huh. Oh well. Let's just move on and not linger about this too much.
You've been spending too much time with Marco. He didn't fucking say no!
It's almost time, bitches! April's already celebrated with some drinks. Bye, friend! Give me a kiss! Is she drunk?
Not when you're drunk!
12 AM hit, and eventually some familiar faces started coming in. There they are! The whole gang! It wouldn't be for long, but the group was together again. We laughed and hung out just like we used to. We told them about life now. They told us about the afterlife. In Punch's words, it's totally kick-ass. Marco bit his tongue from making a popsicle joke. Edward offered to murder us so we could join him. The usual stuff you'd expect. I always love everyone in this group. The group that went through hell with me. The group that helped me get over my deepest fears. And the group that helped me find myself in true happiness.
Thank you for playing!
And thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please do hit that like button to show you did. The story sure had its ups and downs, but overall, I really liked it. When I started playing this, I didn't realize how long it would take me to play. It's probably the longest game I've uploaded to the channel. The Medieval Cop series doesn't count, it's a series, not just one game. I do hope the voices were fine, I did my utmost best with them. Never had to do so many in the same playthrough. It even left me with a somewhat sour voice. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Ciao!